I'm Irene Diamond, and I am from successfulmassagetherapist.org. We are an online resource, and we are here to help you take your practice from good to great. So I'm going to be talking to you today about what I call your UAC, your unique appeal to clients. Oftentimes my coaching clients come to me and they wonder, how do they get more clients? How do they charge higher prices? How do they differentiate themselves from all of the other therapists in their town or in their city or in their state? So especially now with the onslaught of daily deals, you never have to compete again on price if you know what your UAC is. So I've got some things written down behind me and I'm going to go through them with you. What I want you to do while you're watching this is to think about what makes you unique, and then we'll wrap it all up and I'll see how you can identify some of the things that are going to set you apart so you don't have to compete anymore with all of those other therapists, right? What makes you unique. So actually, before I go there, I want to just tell you I travel a lot for business, for coaching and presenting my seminars, and I stay at a lot of hotels. Now you can imagine hotels have a lot of competition, right? They're vying for that same customer, and there are how many hotels in every single city? So the hotels also have to know what makes them unique, what their UAC is. So I've listed down some of the top things that hotels use as a differentiator, something that sets them apart. So for example, in hotels, a lot of them will offer free parking, right? That saves their guest some money. A lot of them offer free Wi-Fi. Free breakfast. That's pretty enticing. If you're thinking you're going to be in a new town, you got to find a place to eat and you got to pay for it. So if there's free breakfast right there ready for you, that'll entice a lot of clients or their guests to come to them. A lot of hotels will offer snacks or tea in the afternoon with cocktails, possibly with some wine, things like that. How about a shuttle to and from the airport? That's a biggie, right? Especially if it's free. So if the guest doesn't have to worry about trying to take a taxi to find the hotel and get there, then that'll be one reason why guests will choose that hotel over another one. And then the last one, and you know which property this is, I'm not going to mention the name, but they serve hot cookies right out of the oven. So from hotels, they have a lot of competition. So they're trying to vie for the same customer and what makes them unique. Now I'm going to give you an example of me as a coach, me as a business consultant. So one of the things that sets me apart from a lot of the other coaches out there is I have monthly group calls. So I'll take all of our coaching clients and all of our members, and we have a call every month where they can ask me any question related to their practice. Anything they are having a struggle with, they know they have access to me on that monthly call. So that's a huge advantage for somebody who's out in the practice doing their own thing in their own town, maybe don't have a network of other therapists and colleagues and mentors to talk with. They know they have access to me on a regular basis. I also have an online forum, so that as well sets me apart from the other coaches out there. So right there, at any moment, they can type in their question into our online forum and get answers either from me or from the other therapists that are members. Each month, they get a monthly CD, a free gift from me. And then I also, once a year, have an annual seminar where we bring everybody together live with me and the other therapists where we're working on their practice, and that's called Design Your Dream Practice. So that's what I use as a differentiator for me as a business coach. Now, what about me as a therapist, Irene as a therapist? So what sets me apart? Why? I live in San Francisco. There's a ton of therapists in San Francisco. There's hundreds and hundreds of choices that my client, my patient, can choose. Why do they choose me? Well, how about this one? I offer 100% satisfaction guarantee. And that's a little complicated in how to do it, and I can help you with that later. But who else does that? Who else can guarantee that their work works? So a client will see that and go, wow, I want to go see Irene because there's nothing to lose. I also promise that within one session, I will drop their pain by at least 50%, if not more. Again, that's huge. Who can say that? So when the client or the customer or the patient is trying to find a therapist and they see that this therapist over here, Irene, can guarantee that they're going to get their pain reduced by 50% and this other therapist over here doesn't say anything about it, it's pretty much a no-brainer who they're going to go to if they have neck pain or back pain or knee pain, right? That's what sets me apart. Now, I also have a wellness center in San Francisco, so we have other therapists who work there. And we have different levels of therapists, and their rates are based on their level of experience and training. That's something that sets us apart. I created that concept, 15 years ago, because I knew that most places charged by the style of massage, right? If they're doing pregnancy massage versus hot stone versus Swedish versus deep tissue, they have different rates. Well, what I recognized is it's not a matter of what we're doing to the client necessarily, even though sometimes it is, but more importantly, it's the level and the training of that therapist. And so what separates our wellness center from all the other wellness centers in the city is that a client can come to us and choose a level 1, level 2, or level 3 based on their needs. And again, I think that's something that makes us very unique to our clients, our unique appeal to clients. We're also open 7 days a week. A lot of places are closed, so they know they can come to us. We're open till late at night during the week. So again, it separates us from the other places. All of our therapists offer 100% satisfaction, so not just me, but all the people who work at Diamond Wellness offer 100% satisfaction. And we also can bill insurance. If somebody comes in with an insurance need, a case that's either motor vehicle or work comp, we can take care of that for them. That sets us apart. And the last thing is we are a member of their healthcare team. So we dialogue with their doctors, their healthcare providers, their physical therapists, their chiropractors, whoever else might be on their team of healthcare providers. We are an integral part. So again, that sets us apart. Our wellness center is different. It's unique. So it's easy for clients to make a choice to decide to choose us or another place. So that's what sets our wellness center apart and me as a therapist apart from the other choices. That's what sets me apart as a business coach. And again, just for an example, this is what sets hotels apart. So here we go. You, as a therapist, whatever type of therapy you provide, it doesn't matter, but I want you to start recognizing you want to promote free parking if that's something that you offer. Free Wi-Fi. Now don't laugh at this one. This one I realized is so important. We have free Wi-Fi for our clients, but I never promoted it at the Wellness Center. And then a month or so ago I was traveling and I was on a cruise with my family, and cruises, the Wi-Fi costs an arm and a leg. So what I realized was as we were walking along in town, we were watching for stores or restaurants or cafes that said free Wi-Fi. And I realized what a perfect way to differentiate your clinic. Now say you live in a tourist place where there's lots of tourists. They don't have Wi-Fi access, right? Now how about one of the spouses goes in, sits in your waiting room or your reception area while their other partner is getting a massage? That's perfect, right? If somebody needs to do some computer work, and we actually have a couple that does that, the wife sees me, and her husband sits in the reception area working on his computer, and they're both happy as a clam, and that's something that sets us apart. So if you have Wi-Fi already, you might want to use that as one of your tips that you can use as setting yourself apart. Now you're not going to do free breakfast necessarily, but you might. But down here I've written out that you can offer a lunch gift certificate. If your practice is in an area where you might have a sandwich shop right next door, or across the street, or a coffee shop or a bagel shop or something like that, go to that business owner and see if you can make a relationship with them where every time your client comes in to get a massage from you or a therapy session from you, you can present them with a $5 gift certificate that they can use at that shop or at that cafe or at that restaurant. The restaurant owner is going to love it because you're sending their client in to see them on a more regular basis. They get some business out of it, and you gave a gift to your client that they weren't going to get from any other therapist around. So that's another way that you can take advantage of what the hotels are doing and use it in your industry as well. So that's snacks or a free meal. Shuttle to and from. Now this one, again, you might laugh, but I have a coaching client who lives in Boston, and pretty densely packed city. So she created a VIP package. Now she charges top dollar for this VIP package, and she has a friend who has a beautiful town car who's retired. So she makes arrangements with her friend to go and scoop up the customer, the client, pick them up at their apartment or their office, bring them to her clinic. She provides this service. She has a nice lunch prepared for them, and then the driver takes that client back. So that's a complete package that she put together. Now, do you think that that is what every therapist does? No, it sets her apart. It's her unique appeal to clients. And it's huge, and the clients love it, and she can charge top dollar. So start thinking about what you can do in your practice as far as VIP packages. It may not be a pickup to and from your clinic. It may not be meals. But here's another concept that I taught to one of my other coaching clients, and she's doing it. She has a car detailing shop next to her clinic. So her customers come. While they're getting a massage, their cars are getting detailed. Pretty nice. Her body's getting the client's body's getting taken care of, and they walk out to a spotless car. So think about what kind of VIP packages you can put together to, again, separate yourself, your unique appeal to clients. Hot cookies. One of my therapists does that. He bakes hot cookies and he gives it to them. Me as a coach, you as a therapist can also do monthly group calls. If you teach stretching, yoga, anything that's complementary, stress management, herbs, nutrition, anything like that, you can put together monthly calls that set you apart as a therapist so your clients want to do business with you. You can also have an online forum. You can also give them a gift every month, some sort of CD, some sort of special report, something that's of value to them. Make sure it's of value. Okay, and then last thing, of course, you can do live seminar if you'd like. That will set you apart from the crowd. Irene as a therapist, you as a therapist, do you want to offer 100% satisfaction? I think you should, and that will absolutely set you apart from the rest of the therapists in your area. Maybe you can't figure out what guarantee you can give as far as reducing their pain by a percentage, but what I'd like you to do is see if you can quantify the results. Quantify the results. Can you reduce their pain? Can you increase their range of motion? Can you help them sleep better? Can you help with any of the other complaints that your clientele come in with? See what you can be confident in providing, and see if you can figure out how to articulate that so you can say to them, if it's a new client that maybe you haven't seen before, you can say, well, Mary, I know that I can help you. Now that I know that your arm, can't move more than 20 degrees out to the side, I think I can guarantee that I can get your arm to a right angle to your torso. Whatever it is that you can quantify, I want you to start thinking about it. That way you have a better, unique appeal to clients than the average therapist who doesn't even have a clue with the promise of results that they can provide. So I want you to think about that. Are you open 7 days a week? Do you have other therapists working for you? You may not want to be open 7 days a week. Whatever it is, let your clients know what sets you apart from the rest. Are you open late? Maybe you do 10 to midnight sessions. I don't know. Maybe you work on Sundays and nobody else does. Think about what it is that you can offer. Can you bill insurance? And are you a member of their healthcare team? All of these are huge ways that you can set yourself apart. Last thing I want to talk about is childcare, and that's a biggie, right, for parents. If you work with new moms, new dads, people who have small children, one of the reasons they might not be able to come see you is what are they going to do with their child? Well, again, do you have somebody in your neighborhood who might be able to watch their child while they're getting a massage? Wouldn't that be nice? They could totally relax knowing their kid is right in the next room or down the hall with a pager or something, right? So think about what can you do to separate yourself. Once you've figured out your unique appeal to clients, you will never again have to compete on price. You will never be trying to convince clients to come and see you. One of the things I like to say is you're not in the convincing business. If you find that you're starting to say, well, the reason you should see me is, right? You've slipped into the convincing and you don't want to be there. You want clients to see what's so great about you, what's so unique about you, and want to pick up that phone and call and make an appointment with you. So this is just a little taste of me as a business coach from successfulmassagetherapist.org. I'd love to have you come to our website. You can sign up for weekly tips, tips and strategies that we send out by email. And then again, even if you want to be one of my coaching clients, I'd be happy to be able to give you all of these as well. So there you go. My name's Irene Diamond, successfulmassagetherapist.org. See you soon. Thank you.